This is just sort of a series of tips on tunes kind of things. Little things that you kind of pick up as you go along through life, whatever, having to do with harmonies at all. I'm a student of composition, musical composition, back at Chicago Conservatory in Chicago. And this is long before jazz schools, when I was going to school there. And so, but with the same idea, the classical guys all played the substitute things, but they called them by suspensions and different names. And they, instead of having chord symbols, C, G, D, and all that, they would have Roman numeral chords, 4 and all that. I did a theory book that is called The Theory Behind Chord Symbols. So it shows, because when you play a chord symbol, if it just says C7, you don't know what key it's related to or what. It's obviously the 5th of F, but it could be a secondary, it could be in B flat, it could be a C7, F7, B flat. You know, it could be anything, but if you have a Roman numeral, you know with which tonality it's in. That's what the classical people use. Anyway, where was this leading me? I was going to do something, let's see, I had an idea here. Let's see, hold it a second here. Okay, let's try that one. In these tips behind here. Let's say the tune, I've flown around. I Can't Get Started song, Buddy Berrigan, written by Vernon Duke, Vladimir Dukowski. Anyway, it's built on a C major 7 chord if you're the key of C. C, E, G, B flat, C major 7. Now that could be, also that could be Before the Parade Passes By, or it could be I want to live, I want to dance. The guitar solo in Black Orpheus. Or it could be a zillion different kind of tunes. But let's take it in the case of I've flown around. It also could be what's that? I'm not getting sentimental over you. So it could, the melody is made off of an F major 7 chord. A C major 7 chord. That's a F major 7 because I was just in F. And while I'm talking about the major 7 chord, if you look at the Hot 5, Louis Armstrong's Hot 5s, most of the tunes were written by Lael Hardin, his wife. And she, most all those things like Strutting with Some Barbecue is just the same thing as Before the Parade. But it's this long before the parade passes by. So it's Strutting with Some Barbecue, just swinging with the band, like the happy people do, way down in Dixieland. Now you can just hear that down to play, and let I live. I want to get my kicks while I'm picking on a juicy rib, just strutting with some barbecue and feeling mighty grand. And then some more of that good old Dixieland. And waitress, if you please, another rib or two, and I'll be strutting with some barbecue. So they were on the built on major 7 chord things. Money of Mar, the 2 deuces. See, that was, and if you go to Eggman, Big Butter and Eggman, she wants a big butter and egg man. Don't some big butter and egg man want her? So most all those things from the Hot 5s were built on major 7 chords. So anyway, let's go back to I Can't Get Started by Vladimir Dukowski, Vernon Duke. I've flown around the world in my in the plain. Now the real music goes, it goes to an E7, to the A minor, and it actually goes to D flat to G, and then anyway, so Dizzy Gillespie came along, and instead of going to that middle section to the E7, actually I played an A minor the first time. It's not A minor, it's an A minor with a flat 5, which comes out like a C minor 6 chord. A minor flat 5 is the same thing as a C6 chord. So it's like C minor 6 chord. So if it we're going to the E, C minor 6 chord, and then it goes to D7, to a D flat 7. Then those are the original chords. Dizzy used another thing there where it would go ba boo ba da to the E. He would put the B minor 7 before the E, and then he would bring it down chromatically so it would come out like ba boo ba, B minor D, E7, B flat minor, E flat 7, A minor 7, D7, A flat minor 7, D flat 7, and then back to the C. So it would come out boo doo boo doo 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 boo boo ba. We go right there where we do that, and he would just make it work. He would make it work when he played on it. So it would come out like ba da 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 dee da 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 da. So modern guys take some liberties every now and then with what they're doing, but it sounds good because the harmonies move along very interestingly. So anyway, that's kind of way too much going on. We'll go in later. We'll go into more of the major 7 chord as it was relied on by Lil Hardin, Louis Armstrong's second wife. But later now.